step out early, and it was chilly.
Yes, we were in the upper 40s this morning, so it was definitely cold. I came in wearing a jacket this morning, but this afternoon, no jacket. It was really nice. The humidity did go up this afternoon, but it's not that summer-like oppressive humidity where those dew points are in the 70s. We're going to try to get there later this week, but right now, let's just enjoy this nice weather and a beautiful sunset starting from the LexCam right now behind the Harbor Bridge. 77 right now, feels a little bit warmer, but not too bad, and a breezy southeasterly wind right now. That'll lay down going into tonight to about 5-10 miles per hour, and that combined with the increased humidity is going to lead to some areas of fog. It could be dense in places, and temperatures tonight, depending on where you're at and what your low was this morning, temperatures are going to be anywhere from 10 to 20 degrees warmer tonight. So you're not going to have to bundle up heading out the door, but it still will be on the cool side. Tomorrow afternoon, similar temperatures to today, maybe a touch warmer, and we're again going to see those clouds in the morning with sunshine heading into the afternoon. Temperatures warm again in the 80s. So tonight, that humidity again, the south winds going to try to inhibit the fog development, but I think we're going to have just a lot of humidity to the point that it's not going to matter. That fog spreads inland from the coast, and again, it's going to be widespread and probably dense in a few places. It may even hang around the coastline tomorrow as some sea fog with the warmer air temperatures and cooler water temperatures, and then again another round of fog expected for tomorrow night. So the reason we're so foggy and just increasingly warm every single day is this high pressure that's behind me moving out towards the eastern United States, and it's gradually going to kind of settle here over the eastern Gulf, and that is going to make us warmer and more humid not only this week but even into our extended forecast. So talking about that humidity, today we were more on the comfortable side of things, but the next couple of days, even into Wednesday morning, we're going to really be in that humid category. However, we've got a dry line, or basically a big push of drier air coming in on Wednesday afternoon, and that is going to ramp up our temperatures on Wednesday afternoon around the entire coastal bend, but that humidity quickly returns heading into later this week. So here's what we're going to be looking at Tuesday, still increasingly warm and humid as that dry line makes its approach. Drier to the west, more humid to the east of it, and if it makes it all the way to the coast like I think it will, Corpus Christi, we've got a very real chance of hitting our first 90-degree day of the year. I expect if you're on the western side of that dry line with the drier air, you're going to get really nice and toasty on Wednesday afternoon. Unfortunately, that cold front on Thursday doesn't really look to make it into the coastal bend. It'll kind of dissolve and fizzle out, stall, and then eventually lift northward as a warm front on Friday. So we're going to stay warm and cloudy behind 90s on Wednesday. So it's not necessarily a cold front making us cooler. It's more cloud cover. So talking about these 90s again, we've got a pretty real chance of setting a record high. We're well within reach of that 91-degree record. In the past few years, we've definitely been ahead of schedule than April 15th, March, and even New Year's Day last year, we set the high record in our first 90-degree day of the year. And it's still, again, looking like a warm temperature outlook 6 to 10 days out. Temperatures still looking warm here in Texas. Tonight, temperatures well above average, again in the 60s with that fog tonight. Temperatures tomorrow afternoon, we see clouds in the morning, and then under the sun, those temperatures warm up into the 80s. And then the next couple of days, we continually get warmer. Most of this week is going to be spent with afternoons in the 80s, mornings in the 60s, but Wednesday will be a nice little summer preview. Brian.
Thank you very much.